Tropical Storm 3B formed earlier today in the Bay of Bengal, headed towards the eastern part of India over the next few days. A tropical storm right now which has just formed, currently at 18.6 north, 91.4 degrees east. As of right now, 8 p.m. in India, it's obviously 40 mph winds, a pressure of 1001 millibars, moving west at 10 miles per hour. Only a CDPS stage 1 at the moment, but we're expecting that to increase because I think the rain estimates have been underdone a little bit, but we're expecting landfall at Srikakulam on Sunday. It could be a significant tropical cyclone by the time it gets there, but for the moment we're looking at a stage 1 impact. Well, here it is right now, and one of the reasons why that number's low as well is a very small wind field to begin with, at least. Only 40 miles is the largest extent in the northwestern quadrant, and that is as of right now. We're obviously looking at the eastern coast of Odisha for a cyclone watch, currently 459 kilometers from Bakhali, 563 from Balasore, 610 from Cuttack, 793 from Srikakulam, and 873 from Visakhapatnam. The storm is expected to veer towards the southwest for a bit and then move towards the west as it makes landfall in India on around day 2 or 3. We're looking at that to occur probably during the daylight hours of Sunday. So 40 mph winds, decent agreement on that. The IMD will probably catch up fairly soon and will eventually name this storm, we expect. But at the moment it's ADT and JTWC that are currently at 40 miles per hour, slightly higher for one of the ADT estimates. So here's a graphical depiction of the JTWC's forecast, and they're expecting a 60 knot peak, which is just short of a category 1 hurricane equivalent. So that is obviously a significant intensity there, and that's what they're forecasting, a gradually increasing wind field there, but it's never going to be huge. So the area, the immediate vicinity of where the storm makes landfall is obviously going to be crucial as to how much impacts from wind you will see. That will probably limit the rainfall impacts as well, and as you can see the GFS, either it's not initializing the storm very well, where you can see it at the very beginning there, but it just goes out into the abyss and is hardly anything by the time it reaches land. JTWC a different tack on that, and some of the other models have a bit more hope for this storm in terms of its intensity. And there's the GFS run as well, showing the rainfall estimates. The blue zones are 1 inch, the green zones getting towards 2 inches, and once you get to the yellows, that's around 3 to 4 inches of rain there over the next 7 days. You can see the eastern coast of Odisha there mainly getting to around 3 or 4 inches along the coast there. Sea surface temperatures are fine and warm ahead of the storm, pushing 29 degrees along the coast of India, but in the area, the open Gulf, temperatures a little bit lower underneath the storm right now, probably around 27 degrees Celsius. And looking at the initial forecasts from some of the models right now, as you can see, GFS not happy at all with it, but the ECMWF actually not much there either, but some of those other models, the ships model I think it was pushing towards category 1 status. Wind shear is low to moderate, so that's not going to stop it. Sea surface temperature is high and relative humidity is pretty good, so on the face of it, this storm should be gathering pace, and considering its small size, will probably start to develop and get significant intensity, could reach hurricane equivalent status. Here's the latest satellite imagery showing how the storm is looking. It is a little bit early for this part of the world to have its second phase of cyclone activity. You usually see it in October, so it would probably have to have been a small cyclone at a higher latitude to form for it to have much of a chance, and this is what we've got. So this cyclone 3B is a potential threat, possibly a typhoon hurricane equivalent threat for the Indian coast as we get towards the later part of this weekend.